My goal for this trip is just to gain mental clarity, figure out what I want to do in this next era of my life, and just learn how to be self-sufficient. I chose Puerto Vallarta over Cancun or Tulum because I wanted to have an authentic, peaceful, and cultural Mexican experience. In many ways, sunsets and sunrises represent our lives. How they begin with a sunrise and how they end with a sunset. Where the sunrise represents birth and rebirth, the sunset represents the end of a journey, the completion of a cycle. The Malecón is filled with tourists and locals at all times of the day. You can buy food, souvenirs for an affordable price. I do recommend that you take money out because a lot of places don't use cards, and make sure you take out pesos. I do not recommend using the US dollar anywhere in Mexico. You will get hustled. Our money weighs a lot heavier over there, so make sure you're spending in pesos. Hey y'all, so I'm about to conclude my first day in Puerto Vallarta, and I wanted to just tell you guys a little bit more about how I ended up in Mexico for my birthday by myself. So I know you guys are probably like, what happened? Where are your friends? I am very tired, so if I'm low on energy, monotone voice, who am I kidding? I'm turning 30. As you may have seen from my previous upload, I am freaking out, very nervous, transition period, all of the things. And I originally wanted my 30th birthday to be this huge event where I bring all of my friends in Mexico. We were going to get a super luxury villa and have a chef cook for us. And I just wanted everyone to feel spoiled and have that for once in my life. And it didn't work out that way. At first, I was kind of frustrated by that, but now I actually see it as a blessing in disguise because I've always wanted to do a solo trip. I always want to travel. It's just hard for me to find people who can commit to traveling with me, and so I don't do it as much as I want to. They say that 30 is a new era. You get to accomplish all these things, and one of the things that I wanted to accomplish is traveling by myself. One thing about me, when I plan trips, I like to have everything mapped out so I have an idea of what I'm doing per day. People who just go with the flow, it kind of drives me nuts, so I'm happy that I'm the only one I have to worry about. I have so many cool things planned. Make sure you watch the whole video so that you don't miss out on any of those, because it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be calm, but it's gonna be lit. Let me grab my camera. I'm gonna take y'all to the rooftop and you guys are gonna love it. Okay, get ready? Let's go. Sitting on the rooftop taught me the importance of being still. We're always on the go, hustling hard, trying to chase our goals, that we don't sit back and reflect on the beauty that life has, the beauty of the world. A lot of Native Mexicans don't operate on a 9-to-5 schedule, and they're happier. They live life and they let it flow. I'd like to experience that same happiness and not just on vacation. This place is amazing. It's so beautiful here. I feel so happy. We're gonna make home. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. I'm feeling good. It is currently 8:09, so I'm up early. I just finished a quick workout. I'm about to go on a breakfast walking tour. I'm gonna get some good food, learn more about Puerto Vallarta, and then we're probably gonna have a beach day because your girl needs a tan. This is not gonna work. We need to get about like 3 shades darker, but I got really, really good sleep last night. I fell asleep in a jacuzzi last night. So you guys probably noticed that yesterday I didn't do a whole lot of vlogging, and I did that intentionally. My advice for anybody who is going to be traveling by themselves is to always make sure you're aware of your surroundings. That's why I didn't want to be out walking the streets with my camera yesterday, because I had to get a sense of where my bearings were, assess the people, assess the neighborhood I'm in, and then now today I'll probably do a little bit more vlogging. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed. I think I want to get cute today, but it is so hot here in the daytime that it doesn't quite make sense to do makeup, quite honestly, but we'll see. We'll keep it basic cute, I guess. One thing I will say is that if you are going to be visiting Mexico, it does help to know just a little bit of Spanish. I find that the Uber drivers and things, even though online people said they speak a lot of English, a lot of them don't. So it's good to just know basic things to help you with getting around. Hablo español un poco, han pasado muchos años. Wear your sunscreen, folks, okay? I know you're melanated, but wear your sunscreen. Okay? Very casual today, wearing these shorts. I got them from Shein. They were like $12. And this little quick tube top. Yo, I don't feel like putting any makeup on. Should we go without makeup today, y'all? I think I'm at least gonna do some eyebrows. I don't know, we'll see. I really don't feel like doing any sort of makeup. So I've been sitting here trying to practice my my Espanol in preparation for the days I'm gonna be out here. I'll just say little phrases to you guys, and we'll see if things start to catch on, or if I feel more comfortable speaking it again. So what do I remember is the question. Me llamo Tanisha, soy americana, y mis cumpleaños es en 2 días. Feliz cumpleaños. 30 años. 30 años. Mis cumpleaños es en 19 de noviembre. I think that was right. We're gonna have to use a Google Translate on that. So we are moving. I am about to meet my guide at the beach for our breakfast tour, which I'm really excited about. I meet him at 9:30, so I have about a 5-minute walk to the beach. Where I'm staying at, it is pretty close, so you can get to the beach within a 10-minute walk, which is really, really convenient. But I do want to put y'all on to Airbnb experiences, because that's what I booked this tour through. Sorry, I feel like I'm breathing heavy like a Big Bertha. So if you guys haven't looked into Airbnb experiences when you travel, I do recommend it. I always book through Airbnb for the most part, honestly. With the experiences, they'll have different tours that you can do. When I went to the Bahamas, swimming with pigs, that was through Airbnb experiences. So definitely recommend it, because that way you can just have everything booked before you get to your destination. I know that some people choose to pay for things when they get out here or out to where they're going. I don't. I like to just book everything early in advance. Buenos dias. Sorry. I like to book everything in advance and just spend my money on food and stuff when I get to where I'm going.
We're gonna do a breakfast welcome walk, which means we're gonna go have breakfast first. That's the first thing, because I want you to have some carbohydrates, get some energy before we actually start walking. We're gonna spend about half an hour having breakfast over there by the church at a very traditional, local, very authentic breakfast place. After breakfast, we're gonna walk around for an hour and a half. We're gonna walk around this neighborhood, which is the oldest, most historic neighborhood in the city. The downtown neighborhood, El Centro, what we call Centro.
Okay, I'm
Open up your taco a little bit so you can see what's inside.
Ooh.
See, those are beans.
Okay.
That's one of the most popular kinds of cheese. We call it panela cheese. And now you need to dress that taco with cabbage and onions.
Ooh.
That's a tradition here.
Okay. What is panela cheese?
That's the name of the cheese.
How is it? Like, what is it made out of?
It's milk, of course, but it doesn't have a lot of fat. Don't make sure.
Okay.
And these are your eggs.
Ooh. Oh wow, that's a lot of food.
See, but it's good. You need some carbohydrates.
Yes, I do. Do you squeeze lime juice inside of it?
Yes, I was just gonna say. And you need some salsa. Do you like spicy food?
I love spicy food.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we have a green and a brown. Gracias, a brown salsa. Both are hot.
Okay.
You might want to try it first.
Okay.
The green is the best, I think. It looks like mustard, but it's not mustard. It's a green salsa. It's
Okay.
made with jalapeno peppers. It doesn't have avocado. It looks like avocado.
It does look
doesn't
like
have-
it. Okay.
No,
Try
it doesn't have
one.
any avocado at all.
Let's see.
The brown is a little bit smoky. It's good. You can mix them.
That's
and it's a good combination.
Okay. They're good. Oh, spicy. Yeah.
And you put the salsa on the taco and then squeeze lime.
And then squeeze the lime.
So
Okay.
the lime always goes after the salsa.
After. Okay.
Because it helps with the heat.
Oh, okay.
This was a very simple breakfast taco, but it was so good. The beans were perfection. I don't eat meat. I'm a pescatarian, so he made sure to tell the restaurant owners to make my beans without any meat broth. Also, I stay away from dairy. So if you're lactose intolerant, I don't know what it was, but this panela cheese did not hurt my stomach at all. I usually have breakouts, I'm bloated, so on and so forth from eating cheese, and I didn't experience any of that. I think it was because panela cheese is made from skim milk. Panela is spelled Panela. Definitely recommend.
I want to try these next.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So you eat that with your fork, obviously.
Yeah.
Many people try to pick it up with their hands, but it's messy. You know,
Yeah.
because it's a messy sauce. It's not spicy at all. The sauce is just tomatillo, green tomatoes, onion, garlic, no peppers. So
Okay.
if you want spice, you can do this again.
Do the sauce. Okay.
Chilaquiles is a very popular Mexican breakfast dish. It's so ironic because I wasn't going to get this at first, but Mimo, who is my guy, he kind of insisted that I get it, and I'm so happy that he did because it was so amazing. I'm actually looking for a recipe so that I can try to duplicate this at home. The tortilla chips that you see are definitely not like the chips that we have in the US. Everything in Mexico is handmade. They make it on a daily basis, so it tastes very fresh. And this is a super filling meal that is not expensive at all. This was hands down probably like the best breakfast place that I went to my entire trip, and it was the least expensive. As you guys can see, one thing about me is that I am a huge foodie. I love to eat. So the last thing that I had were Mexican scrambled eggs. They call them Mexican scrambled eggs because of the peppers that are in them. They represent the colors of the Mexican flag. After our breakfast, it was time to burn off all those calories. So we took a walk around Puerto Vallarta. As you can see, the neighborhood is very colorful. Lots of art everywhere. You do need to bring walking shoes because the streets are made of cobblestone. There's a lot of hills. You are definitely going to be getting your steps in because there's a lot of stairs to get to the main roads as well. So wear comfortable shoes.
Neighborhood where you are, this neighborhood, you're gonna find a lot of fruit trees because this land, this area is very good for farming. People farm tropical fruits like papaya, mango, passion fruit, limes, lemons, soursop, jackfruit. So we all have fruit trees at home or on the streets. Actually, in the summer, spring and summer, people give the fruit away.
All right, folks, so I'm about to go to the beach, but I just wanted to check in. Oh my God, the breakfast tour was so amazing. It was so worth it. The breakfast was so filling, and apparently they only have 2 main meals per day here. So breakfast is the first one, and as y'all saw, it was a lot of food, so that's probably around 9ish or so. Then he said they don't eat again until about 3ish. I guess that's what we would consider dinner or supper. They don't really have a lunch. And then their late night dinner is a very light meal, and that's usually around 9. So I figured I'm gonna try to follow what the locals do. So I have my breakfast. I'll eat again in a couple hours. I think it's like 1ish, maybe 2 o'clock now. So I'm about to hurry up and head to the beach so I can get me a nice tan. But your girl got brown today just by walking around. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready and then we will head to the beach. Melanin finna be popping.
Hey y'all, so I'm not entirely sure what happened, but it seems like the wind messed up my audio. So we're gonna do a quick little voiceover with some things that I learned about Puerto Vallarta that I thought would be super helpful for you guys. But first, can we get into the body, okay? Shout out to the gym, shout out to the melanin. Okay, back to what I was saying. So first things first, you are going to be approached a lot by people who try to sell you things. You can tell them no thank you, just say no gracias. Be very firm in what you're saying because they will try you. Second thing is that you are able to drink the water in Puerto Vallarta. A lot of people think that if you drink the water, your stomach's gonna hurt, you'll have to use the bathroom. But they actually have a filtration system that does allow you to drink the tap water. I personally just bought bottled water because I don't really drink tap water here in the States, but my tour guide did tell me that you are able to drink the water. Puerto Vallarta is also a very LGBTQIA+ friendly city. Overall, the environment just seemed very inclusive. I never felt like I experienced any sort of racism or discrimination while I was here. Everyone was super, super welcoming. And there are a lot of people from the US in Puerto Vallarta. I met a lot of people who are digital nomads, so they work remote and they just travel to different countries and they have stationed there for a while. Then I met a lot of people who are thinking about relocating there. So there are a lot of people from the US and also from Canada, specifically Montreal and Puerto Vallarta.
We are at Maria Baja. I came here yesterday and the food was good and I didn't realize it was a cash only place and I hadn't taken any money out yet. So I owed them money and they let me go and they said just bring it back tomorrow, which I thought was super cool. So I came back here to give them their money, but their tacos and stuff are actually dope. Yesterday I had a burrito, a marlin burrito, marlin fish. And today I'm gonna try atún sellado, so that's seared tuna. Pescado al pastor, so that's fish in this sauce. I don't know what the sauce is, but we'll see. And then I order icama con camarón. So icama, like the potato, and shrimp. Yes, I'm really, really excited. I found this place on YouTube, and then my Airbnb host also recommended this place, and their food is like A1. Super affordable. The tacos that I just told you guys about are probably like $2 a piece. We know in the States it will way more, but it's super, super good. Thank you. This juice, the fresh squeezed juice, I think it's like $1.50. It's just so good, so cheap. If it's cheap, you know it's for me. Oh my gosh, so good. I think that juice had like kiwi, pineapple, cucumber, something like that, but it's good. They bring you out these chips, but I usually use the chips just to try the different sauces, which I'll show you guys. Look at, they give you all of these different sauces, and these chips are actually fried. I'm trying to be somewhat healthy, so I don't eat them. I just kind of dip them in the sauce. Yeah, so we're gonna eat. Then I'm gonna go back to my Airbnb and freshen up because I feel kind of gross, and then we will be out for the night. My food has arrived. Look at this smell. The aroma is so nice. So this is my tuna, this is my shrimp taco, and then this is the fish taco. The tuna taco is A1. So I'm back at the Airbnb. I am having one of those days where everything I try on doesn't look good. So I feel like I'm running behind schedule, but whatever, it is what it is. I feel like I want a couple drinks or something today. I haven't really drank since I've been out here because, you know, I want to be safe and aware and all that good stuff. But I think that today I might want me a margarita, you know, get ready to start bringing in the birthday weekend. I had a pretty good day today. Today was a really good beach day. I got a nice tan. I don't know if you guys can tell. Hopefully my makeup still look right. But yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and get myself ready. And then we gonna head out in these Mexican streets, baby. I'm gonna get myself together, and when I see y'all, that face finna be beat. Ah, go off, sis. We love to see it. I don't know where I'm going, but we're gonna go somewhere because we look cute. So this is the full finish. These shirts are religious, but that's okay because I have a lot to eat today. I'm gonna go get some margaritas with the legs coming through occasion. This card number 55, okay?
I asked one of the staff members at my Airbnb for drink recommendations, and they told me about Margarita Grill. And baby, this place did not disappoint. The drinks are very, very strong, and it was only $7.
Looking for the answer. So I did not know this margarita was going to be this big. Oh my god. For $7. That's good. Yes, I like it.
I will say that I enjoy traveling alone because you always meet people. A lot of people assume that you'll be lonely because you're by yourself, but that's not the case. More people come up to me when I'm by myself.
I'm sorry?
Are you a YouTuber?
I do YouTube, yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do reviews?
No, I record when I travel. Like a travel vlog. Sometimes I do them. Not all the time, but yeah, when I
I
travel.
like travelers.
Yeah.
I watch food travelers.
You do? You like to travel?
Well, I do, but I can't
Yeah.
because of my job, but I do like to travel. Are you from the States?
I am. Yeah.
What's your name?
My name? Ty.
I don't.
Adon.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
I went back to the boardwalk to hear live music, and I was amazed by the sense of community. It was so beautiful to me to witness everyone living freely and dancing in public. I wish that I can get out of my own head and live freely like these people do. These were $2 a piece, y'all. Okay, shrimp and fish on a stick. Let me tell you something, okay? Tanisha's a happy camper. I had my pina coladas. I got 2 more of the pescados on a stick, and I got my juga. So juga is the tuba. Tuba is a drink that I learned about on YouTube. It's like a kind of like how kombucha would be, except it's made out of palm water from a palm tree. It's so good, y'all. I thought that I was gonna go out tonight. Honestly, I feel like I just want to go and be in the jacuzzi. I don't know if I'm late to the party, but Mexico is lit as hell, okay? I love it. I'm not gonna want to go back home. I'm gonna be sad. But for now, we enjoy this hike here. Ta-ta! Hola, buenos dias. Son las 7 de la mañana. I actually stayed up. I've been up since like 4 in the morning because after I had those margaritas, child, I told myself I was gonna take a 15-minute nap and then go to like bars and stuff. Hola, buenos dias. And I ended up falling asleep. The sleep here has been so good. I don't know if it's just, you know, being away from the stress of being home or the atmosphere, but your girl been getting good sleep. Anyway, I told myself I was gonna stay up. I took pictures and all the other stuff. I was getting some work done. And the weather app told me that the sunrise is at 7:12, and I look outside at 7 a.m. and the sun has already risen. So I missed the sunrise. I did not complete the assignment. I'm actually heading to the beach now just to get some views, even though it's not the sunrise that I wanted, but I'll try to catch that within these next couple mornings that I have. Today is Friday. I want to say Friday is Viernes. Hoy es Viernes. And my birthday is tomorrow. Today, I think will actually be the day that I do go out because I know Fridays and Saturdays, they're popular days. Hola, buenos dias. Hola. So I'm really gonna go outside and try to get some fun in, see what these locals do. Yeah, so the beach hike that I'm doing today, it's another Airbnb experience. We're gonna be doing 6 hidden beaches. It's a hike that's all day, so it's from 10 to 4. I think tonight I do want to go somewhere nice and get dinner and then just be out late because like I said, I'm bringing in my birthday at midnight. Mis cumpleaños, 30 años, man. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. This is 30. So one thing about the streets here, they don't really have a lot of street signs or like crosswalks, so you have to make eye contact with the people and hope they stop. Let me show y'all these views, y'all. It's beautiful. Our hearts are very much like the sea. It has its storms, it has its tides, and in its depths, it has its pearls too. I always feel most at peace when I'm near water. The serenity of the ocean made me appreciate everything. The way that the birds interact with each other, the trees blowing in the wind. This is the life that we all should be living. An easy life, a happy life, But what is the cost of happiness?